3.
Coming up, Northwest Mutual Life World Team Challenge, former Olympic gold medalist Katarina Witt, Nicole Bobeck, Todd Eldridge, and Kurt Browning and company, the World Team Challenge. Coming up, 30 Eastern, as we welcome you back here with Chris, Howie, Terry, yours truly, James Brown. Dallas Cowboys blew an opportunity to clinch a playoff berth, losing to the New Orleans Saints by the score of 22-3. Only 8 rushing yards for Dallas today.
And 17 attempts. Total domination by the defensive front of the Saints today. Look at this score. 28-28 going into overtime. Ha! Who said it on the pregame show, Chris Collinsworth? Who said it?
You did, baby. You did. Yeah, but you got off that bandwagon.
Yeah, but I got back on it. That's
right. Did. Falcons and the Colts, that's the final. Atlanta 28-21, looking to stay ahead of San Francisco in the NFC West. Lions and Jaguars. Jaguars with 2:12 left, leading the Lions 37-22. McCardell, big game in that one as well. Jamie Martin, the backup quarterback at the helm because Brunell hurt.
Oh, man, Steelers, no offense. Good calls on behalf of the Patriots down at the goal line. Pass interference led to a touchdown. Patriots just, boy, they have got this baby rocking and rolling. Bledsoe with a broken finger makes no difference. And what did I tell you about the Birds? What did I tell you about the Seahawks?
Don't mess with it.
Don't mess with the Seahawks. 31-26. There you're looking at it.
Buffalo and Cincinnati, the Bills right now. I tell you, Dirk Flutie and company have done a job again. They improved to 8-5, 33-20 as the Bills continue to strengthen their playoff chances there.
Flutie.
Boy, look at that. Chargers 20-17 over the Redskins. Redskins had an opportunity and have blown a couple times in that one. Dallas and New Orleans, we were talking about only 8 rushing yards for the Dallas Cowboys today. I tell you, Mike Ditka had that squad ready.
You know, Mike Ditka probably has done the best job of coaching in the National Football League this year. A lot of other coaches, you talk about Mike Shanahan up in Denver, done an outstanding job. Lots of talent. Dan Reeves done an outstanding job in Atlanta. But with the least amount of talent, Mike Ditka has that team ready to play. Not every week, but he gets them back, ready, focused, ready to play. Beating Dallas whipped that offensive line. Not beat him, whipped him. And it's rare when you see Larry Allen have a bad game. Rare.
Give everybody a little bit of an update. Carolina won the coin toss in overtime and then lost a fumble, so San Francisco has the ball right now.
Hey, producer and co-host, I love it.
That's why we brought him in. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
You can see the TV from here, so I went ahead and updated.
Well, it's good that you're watching games this week, though. I like that.
Since Chris gave you that update, folks, we will take you to that game, give you a little flavor of that overtime matchup between Carolina and San Francisco. Bradshaw was on Carolina's bandwagon early. We'll see if he stays on it, depending upon who wins after this.
Gosh, you know, I just went to use the phone.
You say once you got back, your wife was gone.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
What?
Have you checked the hot enchilada?
Oh, no. Millicent gets terrible heartburn.
Not this time.
What's that?
Looks like the remains of an individually wrapped Pepsid AC chewable.
Introducing Pepsid AC Chewables, the first chewable to stop heartburn before it starts.
Millicent? Is that you?
Start living heartburn-free with new Pepsid AC Chewables.
For great advice about digital technology, head for Circuit City. If you're looking for a DVD player, make sure you choose one with DivX. Only DVD players with DivX play both DVD and DivX movie discs. DivX lets you watch movies at home for about what it costs to rent, but you never have to return movies or pay late fees. This RCA DVD player with DivX is only $399.99 and get any 5 DivX movies free after rebate. Plug into DivX at Circuit City.
It was right before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring. Well, maybe a mouse. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of presents danced in their heads. Was Santa rewarding those good girls and boys? Nah, just my Visa, the internet, and a site called eToys. But while eToys will take all your children's requests, they just won't accept American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
It is more than a trial by fire. It is a rite of passage. And if you can master your fear, outsmart your enemy, and never yield even to yourself, you will be changed forever. The few, the proud, the Marines.
back here in Los Angeles. And as Chris told you, overtime ball game 28-all. San Francisco has the ball deep in the Carolina territory. We're going to go out there and join our announcers, Dick Stockton and Matt Millen.
And here in Carolina in overtime, the 49ers trying to take advantage of a Carolina fumble. I have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line of the Panthers after Steve Young has just run 17 yards. Here is the handoff to Garrison Hurst, and he gets to the 10-yard line. The 49ers at one point had a 28-7 lead. Carolina tied it up at 28-28, and John Casey took this 47-yard field goal with 22 seconds left, a chance to give the Panthers the victory. The 49ers hung on, and now they are in position to win the game. Steve Young having a brilliant game despite an interception to Jeff Brady, which cost him. Steve Berline having an outstanding game, and the Panthers turned it over twice while going in for scores against the Niners. 2nd and 7 at the 10. And here is Garrison Hurst looking for the hole, and Hurst getting down to about the 6, definitely within field goal range. A chip shot for Wade Richey, who would be coming on to try to win the game, and a very silent crowd now, Matt, here at Ericsson Stadium.
Well, because what happened, they had this game. They were getting spanked. It was 28-7. And then the Brady interception kind of changed everything. The offense came alive. Berline got hot. Rocket Ismail made some plays. All of a sudden, it's tied up. You had you won the overtime coin flip. You start to move. There's a weird fumble, and all of a sudden, you're looking down the barrel of a loss.
3rd down and 3. And a quarterback sneak gets to the 5-yard line. They don't get the 1st down, but it is 4th down, and the field goal team will come on. Wade Richey to try to win it for the 49ers. Remember, the first meeting of the year.
All right, we will take you right back to that contest, all tied in overtime. San Francisco looking to take it away for good. Let's take it right back out to Dick Stockton and Matt Miller.
That the Panthers blew 2 scoring opportunities going in. Fumble by William Floyd on the 1-yard line.
And the interception by Burton Hanks Young.
And the interception.
Gingerly walks off. This is a 23-yard attempt. Wade Richey looking to win it, but the Panthers will call a timeout to try to ice Richey before the field goal attempt.
Watch Steve Young. This is the run that set this play up. They went with their big boy package. This was designed right from the start. They had one receiver outside, and then Steve Young just gets those faces going and the legs. That's a big play.
Matt, for most of the game, the offensive line by the 49ers was really the key.
Yes, they were. I mean, they dominated the defensive front of the Panthers all game long. And I think, you look at guys like Scrafford and Gogan and Dalton in the center, and Derek Deese, Ray Brown, Tim Hanshaw. Tight ends did a nice job. Really, the difference in this football game was that offensive line.
So Richey is on again following the timeout. Berline can only watch and wonder. And Wade Richey's field goal is good, and the 49ers have won their 2nd game in overtime and have clinched the playoff berth in the NFC playoffs. And that will make 16 straight years that the San Francisco 49ers have won at least 10 games. And the field goal will send the fans home unhappy, as the 49ers have defeated the Carolina Panthers by a score of 31-28 on Wade Richey's 23-yard field goal in overtime.
All right, Dick, so congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers making it to the playoffs again, as you heard Dick mention. 31-28 over the Carolina Panthers. And Terry, you were making a point before that Wade Richey once again doing the job.
Yeah, he kicked a 46-yarder with 36 seconds left. The first time these two teams played. And this game, 3 turnovers, 2 at the 1-yard line, a fumble by Floyd, an interception by Hanks, and then once again another quarterback-center exchange that cost them. This is, if you like to hear things like this here, this is the 7th game this year that Carolina has lost by 5 points or less. And so, once again, Cris and Howie, you look at no general manager, Polian leaving Carolina, them losing like this, a big game for Berline. You got to say that Carolina's got the things in place. They just got to somehow figure out how to win these games.
Yeah, and for the San Francisco 49ers right now, you just have to wonder what some of these injuries are going to do long term, because Carolina simply is one of the worst rushing football teams in the National Football League. Had a lot of success in that ball game today. This may just be masking some bigger problems for the 49ers. I'm sure a big sigh of relief they got out of there today, but you have to wonder about down the road.
It definitely, the loss of a Bryant Young has a ripple effect on the defense. They've had some injuries at corner also, but the corners they had in there when they were healthy were not playing well. They're average at the corner. They're forced to roll their safeties up to support the run without Bryant Young. They can't substantiate their pass rush with just their front four without Bryant Young because there's no one to really double team. So they're forced to bring blitzes. That exposed their secondary. Their offensive line, the good news for the 49ers is their offensive line is where they want it to be. Scrappett at right tackle, Fiore at left tackle. And this is the group that they want on the field to run the ball. And Hurst obviously ran the ball great. Terry, you pointed out during the break, they got away from running the ball at the end of the game in the second half when they were running the ball so effectively. Hurst over 140 yards and got to throwing the ball and allowed them to creep back in. Control the clock, pound it when you can. I guarantee you that's what that offensive line wants to do, and I guarantee it's the last thing that the Carolina Panthers defensive line wanted to see was more of Kevin Gogan, more of Ray Brown, more of Garrison Hurst.
I guarantee you, if you want to go back and look at Carolina, they looked at the Atlanta game and saw Jamal Anderson running the football. What happens? Safeties have to come up to stop the run. Then what happens? Play action, boom, you get to big scores. Today, the safeties having the support, and they're not doing a good. Merton Hanks, not a good job, even though he got a pick today. The point is, though, is that the 49ers can run it, and they've got the explosiveness from Steve Young, and they got the turnovers today, which made the difference.
And just to put this in playoff perspective, as Cris was mentioning before, New Orleans victory today, Carolina and Philadelphia eliminated, San Francisco in. Back with more after this.
Investing is about to change forever. Introducing the new E-Trade, the #1 rated place to invest online. Now open free to the public with 10 times more research, more tools, more power, free real-time quotes. Still from just $14.95 a trade. Call 1-800-E-TRADE-1 to find out why. Someday, we'll all invest this way.
With its wider track and precise cornering, nothing can contain the White Track Grand Prix. Not even your television. Stand by as we adjust your screen. Now you can catch the White Track Grand Prix GT and experience its outstanding cornering and control. Drive it for yourself and see why wider is better. The White Track Grand Prix by Pontiac. Now you can lease the Grand Prix GT sedan for just $269 a month. See your Pontiac dealer today.
I can't do anything without the instructions. Nothing.
It's okay. She's got other presents.
They were just here. They were right here. I just had them.
We'll just hide this till her birthday.
She's been wanting this for a long time. If I only had those instructions.
You looked in the box?
I looked in there.
Did you take everything out of it?
Oh, here they are.
Did you eat your chunky soup?
Huh?
Neil, did you eat your chunky soup?
Yeah, man. Chunky sirloin burgers with loads of vegetables and lots of beefy sirloin burgers grilled to perfection.
Neil, did you eat your chunky soup?
What do you keep saying that? Mama.
Gotta make sure you eat.
Campbell's Chunky Sirloin Burger.
It's loaded with beef.
I missed saying he's day-to-day. We're all day-to-day. I missed rushing past the names Vitaly Potapenko and Zenon Andrushin at 90 miles an hour. I missed saying happy, happy, joy, joy in a world where there just is not enough of it.
Keith Olbermann is coming to Fox Sports News January 5th on your Fox Sports Net regional cable channel.
Next week, NFL Sunday pregame show, the fashion leaders in the NFL and TB. We didn't mean to diss you earlier.
I know, but for broadcasters, I'm sure I'm up for an award with my Wranglers, my T-shirts, cowboy hat, and my ropers. There's no question I'm going to be in the top 5 running there.
And ropers are?
Well, they're boots. They're flat boots you wear. You wear them when you're showing your horses and working your horses. You need to know these things.
Absolutely. Hey, here's the horse right here.
You got it. He needs 1 touchdown run, 2 pass Marcus Allen. But right off the bat, you can see Aikman under pressure all day long. There you go. Intentional grounding from the end zone is a safety. And then Kerry Collins, outstanding job done getting out of the pocket. Fires to Aaron Crager. Touchdown pass. It's 9-3 New Orleans. And then Collins back. Andre Hastings. Mathis chasing him. Has a bad broken right forearm. Reaches with the left. If he had a good right arm, he would reach with the right. Possibly could have stopped him. 89-yarder all day long. New Orleans got all over the Cowboys. Cowboys held just 8 yards rushing all day long.
Team record low. San Francisco looking to clinch a playoff berth.
Steve Young getting ready to run the ball. You bet he does. Looks long. Fires long. One of the most accurate long ball passes in the league. 33-yarder to J.J. Stokes. The second touchdown of the day. 21-7. 49ers. And then Garrison Hurst breaks off right tackle. Poor tackling in the secondary. Turns on that Georgia speed. Goes 71 yards, Harry. Howie. Harry. Great block by Terrell Owens. It's 28-7. Back come the Panthers. You bet. Berline to Raheem Ismail, the Rocket. You got it. 40-yard. You heard what I said. 40-yarder, 28-21. 49ers. But then Bianca Patuka. Didn't think I could say it, did you? There's your touchdown. And then finally, Wade Richey, 23-yard field goal. The last time he kicked a 46-yard field goal with 33 seconds left. 49ers in a thriller, 31-28, 7th game that the Panthers have lost this year by 5 points or less.
A thriller in Atlanta as well.
Peyton Manning, may I tell you what, Rookie of the Year, got to look awfully good. Except in the AFC, that is, Marshall Faulk, 7 yards. Touchdown, there it is. And then Chandler scrambling out of the end zone, 4-yard touchdown run, 21-21. And then Chris Chandler throws his second touchdown of the day, this one 3-yarder to Terrence Mathis as the Falcons and my head coach of the year, Dan Reeves, as they roll 28-21 over the Colts.
Now, before we talk football, what's your partner's name to your left?
Harry Long.
Harry Long.
Tim periodically.
Listen, when you have to grab a mouthful of air and speak as fast as I have to speak, you have to forgive me if I forget who my people are to my left every now and then. It just gets a little complicated.
Boy, that hair jumped up on the top of your head.
You got to part that, man. You got to start parting that.
I'm going to start by a little bit longer.
I'll part that for you.
In playoff perspective for the folks out there, San Francisco and Atlanta, again, you were driving to point home that.
Well, it's just that now with the Atlanta Falcons, they have more than a 1-game lead. It looks like a 1-game lead, but because of the tiebreakers right now and their conference record, Atlanta's conference record, they're in a very strong position to win that division.
Now the wild card, is it played in San Francisco or is it played in Green Bay? I got to think Green Bay feels good going to either place.
I think the fun part now is not any of that. The fun part is that the Saints are back in it and that the Arizona game's coming up.
The Giants are back in it.
Everybody, you know what? Tampa Bay back in it. Louisiana Tech's back in it.
You guys will be thrilled to know that following football, it will be skating.
And who will be
Katarina Witt will be in the Northwest Mutual Life World Team Challenge. Howie trying to see if he can perform some acrobatics like Todd Eldridge and Kurt Browning. More when we come back.
See this boy on a pair.
You're just pushing yourself and you're just thinking, all right, one more wave. And then you get out of the water and you just run to the car. And then you just get to school and we're running in. Me and my friend Craig were just running in. And like my hair's wet. He has a shaved head. He's lucky. And we run into class. And I'm just dumping sand out of my shoes in the middle of class. And like, I just feel I'm all salty. And it's just great. I mean, if it's good enough. I mean, what's first period?
Hi, I'm Troy Aikman of the Dallas Cowboys. The NFL and the United Way this season are celebrating 25 years of working together to help our neighbors in need. Over the years, hundreds of NFL owners, coaches, and players have volunteered their time to work with United Way agencies and programs that show our caring for people in need. By working together, the NFL and the United Way are making a difference. The NFL, the United Way and you, the power of teamwork.
The biggest nominees with performances by... Live from Las Vegas, the Billboard Music Awards tomorrow.
On front,
Kids, exciting footage of the Green Ranger gone bad on a 2-hour Mighty Morphin Power Ranger special, Saturday morning at 9 Eastern, 8 Central and Pacific on Fox Kids.
Families First is a new monthly show on Fox 43 geared at issues that affect your family in Hampton Roads.
It's the season of giving, and volunteers are giving unselfishly of their time, helping families throughout Hampton Roads this holiday season.
Find out how you and your family can volunteer for a program that's right for you. And we'll introduce you to some special Girl Scouts who are helping out for the holiday season.
So join us here on Fox 43 for Families First.
Hampton Roads, you told us to build it. And if we did, you would watch. And now, it's here. Presenting Fox 43 News at 10 with Kelly Wright and Chris DeMarino. It's your late news an hour earlier. Tonight and every night at 10, Fox 43 brings you the news you want in a format you desire. Because at Fox 43, we're building our 10 p.m. newscast around you.
College football, big stuff coming your way in January. Fiesta Bowl, national title game, Florida State Seminoles taking on the Tennessee Volunteers, guided by T. Martin. Rose Bowl, Wisconsin Badgers against Cade McDown and the Bruins. Orange Bowl, Florida Gators, Chris's team against, Donald McNabb and the Syracuse Orangemen. Sugar Bowl, January 1st, Texas A&M Aggies against the powerful Ohio State Bagmen. Aggies and Ohio State Buckeyes. Boy, they got me all over the place. Cotton Bowl coming your way here on Fox Sports. Teams to be determined. That'll be New Year's Day, the Southwestern Bowl, Cotton Bowl.
Villanova could be in that thing.
Oh, Villanova?
Could be in that thing.
Louisiana Tech?
No.
Well, Mississippi State, we know for sure. All right, folks, let's take a look at the NFL scoreboard. Jaguars up in the Lions, 37-22 in that one there. Jacksonville with Jamie Martin at the backup doing the job there. Patriots beat the Steelers 23-9. Steelers finally have lost one to the Patriots. They had beaten 6 straight against the Patriots, but they lose it today.
Controversial call, fourth down. Quarterback sneak by Vinny Testaverde. Did the ball cross the plane? Absolutely not. Bad call. You heard us talk about replay. Should it be brought back into the NFL? There's another good example right there why it should be, as the Jets beat the Seahawks and Phil Luckett's crew. Hey, they might enjoy their last season as referees in the NFL. Bad call.
Buffalo Bills strengthening their playoff chances with a 13-point victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. And look at this. No, it's not a miss, Brent. Guess what? Washington won, as Terry Bradshaw with the kissing there, 24-20 over the San Diego Chargers and their potent defense, TJ.
There you go, man. And you see the score there. Even you can read that one, JB.
Oh, look, what do you mean? Even I can read that.
You know what I'm talking about.
As Chris mentioned before, the Giants are still in the playoff hunt with that now. And the Chiefs, hey, Kansas City will be eliminated with a loss to Denver, and that one because of the results that took place earlier. Late game there, Dolphins and Raiders, and the Ravens and Oilers also coming there. Final thoughts on the day. We start first with Chris.
All right, now let me see if I got the referee scoreboard right now. The Jets got one free one from the referees. The Patriots got a free one. Miami and Buffalo's got to be incredibly upset right now because they didn't get one for free.
They wanted parity in the league. Well, they've got parity for the most part in this league. Now there are a number of teams vying for not a home field advantage, but last spots in the playoffs. Too many key games, too many blown calls at the end of games. They need to implement instant replay.
Instantly.
Instant replay will probably be back. You saw the gadgets that might be used. All right, folks, that wraps it up for us here at Fox NFL Sunday. Coming up next, it'll be skating right here on Fox.
I love skating, baby.
Our low fares give you the freedom to see all the big games.
You are watching Fox Sports, where legends are made, where champions are crowned, where dreams come true. Fox Sports, home of Super Bowl 33.